interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
The 1-1. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. The 2-1 on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Josh Sweeney will be next. 3-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Standing in, Craig Thomas. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Billy Pierce. Eight runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Legend is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in, Shea Nolasco. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate, Sean Atkins. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Lopez is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand 1, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Now to the plate, Fletcher Doran. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Ben Hadley. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Blake Kyle. Fly ball out to right field. Atkins will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Striding in once again, Donnie Roland. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard back up the middle, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Around first, digging for 2. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
Into the box, Cole Legend. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as it is now an 8-4 ball game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
2 balls and a strike. Three and 1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready for another shot now, Raul Valdez. The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 runs already home here.
He's going!
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging? Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready now, Rich Soto, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 2-1. Pops this one up. Number 31 is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 5 here at the ballpark. It's the A's 8 and the Angels 4. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jared Smith. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
In now, Josh Sweeney. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1. Steve Midicek is on deck. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, number 31. Couple of walks for him thus far. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And it's fouled away. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
stepping up to the plate, Kent Madden, and their runners at the corners now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Sharp ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. A's strand a couple. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, number 22. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. The 2-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Slow roller left side. And safe at first on a bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he does work the requisite 5 innings for the win, but he leaves his bullpen a tough road to hoe. Ricky Mejia comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. At the plate now, Ben Hadley. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they're not going to get him, as he's in there to score.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
To the plate now, Blake Kyle. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Donnie Roland comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
First and second now, 1 man out. Three and two. Chris Lindsey is into the ballgame here. Here as he takes over behind the plate. Justin Jones is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Powers is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with two men out. Ready for another chance? Cole Legend. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Angels get just the 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the A's 8 and the Halos 5. Next will be the designated hitter, Craig Thomas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
In now, Rick Powers. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Now a hard liner, but foul. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Number 25 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Shea Nolasco will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. One and one, here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. First and second here with nobody out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, Whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Three-two pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now batting, Sean Atkins. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, as this is now a 7-run ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Misses, ball 2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Josh Sweeney unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And now a pitch on the.
Nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in, Steve Midicek. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. The 1-2 pitch popped up. Roland is there, and the side is retired. So 3 runs in the inning on just 1 hit, but it was a big one, the home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The A's lead this one 11-5. Leading off the inning, Willie Lopez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a